Hey, Taylor here from the Girl on Bloor blog, hitting you with perfect baked chicken thighs 2 ways. This recipe for the perfect baked chicken thighs shows you how to cook juicy chicken, whether you're using boneless, skinless, or bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. The spice blend is versatile and delicious too, so you can rest assured knowing that you are cooking chicken you'll be able to enjoy as meal prep for the week. So this is one of the most popular recipes on my site. If you've ever visited the blog before, you know that I focus on all things healthy eating and meal prep. Meal prepping for the week ahead really is crucial in reducing a ton of stress and allowing you to feel at ease during the work week by knowing exactly what you're going to eat and when. Now, I know a lot of people associate chicken breast with a lot of meal prep recipes, when in fact, chicken thighs are the better cut. They are just so much more delicious and they never dry out, even if you're cooking boneless, skinless thighs. Dark meat chicken gets a bad rap for being fatty and artery clogging, but like avocados, it's actually high in healthy monounsaturated fats. So you may be surprised to find out that one 100-gram serving of chicken thighs contains about 200 calories and 26 grams of protein, which makes it a great choice in terms of providing enough protein to keep you feeling full for longer. You're only adding about 35 calories and the protein count is comparable to chicken breast, so chicken thighs aren't as bad of a choice as people often make them out to be. Anyway, all of this to say, I'm here to help you learn how to make the best baked chicken thighs with the tastiest spice rub, and it is so easy, you just don't have an excuse not to try them. The chicken goes great with just about any side dish, and you can also meal prep them for salads, soups, stir fries, pastas, and any other dish you're going to whip up during the week, so buckle yourself in for one delicious ride. Okay, so we're going to start with the spice rub first. I've got 5 easy chicken thigh marinades up on the blog, and I've linked to that post below this video in case you are looking to change the flavors up. I've got balsamic, Greek, honey Dijon, honey garlic, and chipotle marinades ready for you to peruse, so if this spice rub isn't working for you, you've got other options. Now, back to my spice rub because it's delicious and works with just about any dish. You're going to add onion powder, salt and pepper, paprika, and garlic powder to a small bowl. You can make up about as little or as much of this seasoning as you want. It also tastes really great with other cuts of chicken such as wings or chicken breast, and would taste really good with some lean cuts of pork too. It's kind of similar to seasoning salt if you've ever had that, but it's way healthier because you aren't relying on a store-bought processed seasoning packet. Besides, you should already have those spices on hand at home. They are core seasonings that taste great with anything. Once your spice rub is made up, you're going to add it to your chicken thighs. Now, here's the magic question. Which type of thighs to use? Bone-in, skin-on, or boneless, skinless? My personal preference is boneless, skinless because they take way less time to cook and they still end up being super juicy and tasty. Plus, they're easier to thinly slice and use in salads or shred and use in soups, stews, curries, etc. So they're just my #1 choice. However, they can get expensive, and what I find super annoying is that most butchers don't really do the best job of cutting all the fat off of them, so you end up having to cut a lot of it off yourself anyway. Bone-in, skin-on thighs definitely have more flavor and the skin is so delicious. And chicken skin isn't as bad for you as you think. It is definitely high in fat and adds about 100 calories, so you have to keep that in mind, but most of the fat in chicken skin is healthy, unsaturated fat, and cooking with the skin on keeps the chicken flavorful and juicy, so you don't need to add as much salt or use a breaded coating. You can of course remove the skin, so that's an option for bone-in thighs. As a meal prep blogger, I believe that healthy eating is all about the context. If it's one of those things where you're used to eating fried chicken or other types of fried food, and cooking skin-on chicken thighs is a good compromise for you to transition to healthier eating on a more regular basis, then I am all for it. But I'm also a big believer in loving what you eat, to stick with a healthy diet consistently, so if the chicken skin is going to see you eating more whole foods more often, then go for it. Okay, I'm gonna step off my soapbox here and let you get back to the recipe. Choose whatever type of chicken thighs you want, then you're going to add the spice rub. There's no need to use any type of oil with either type of thigh because they are naturally fattier than chicken breast and will emit some fat on their own as they cook. So go ahead and coat your chicken thighs in the spice blend, then add them to a parchment-lined baking sheet. I forgot to mention this earlier, but you'll want to preheat the oven to 425 degrees. You want a relatively high heat while cooking the least amount of time possible to seal in the juiciness. If you cook on a lower temperature for a longer time, you'll get drier chicken. Now, keep in mind that the cook time will vary for which type of chicken thighs you've used. For bone-in, skin-on, you'll cook for 25 minutes skin side down, then flip the chicken right side up and broil the thighs for 1 to 2 minutes until the skin is crispy. On the flip side, you will cook the boneless, skinless thighs for 12 minutes, then flip and cook for another 8 minutes. Cooking boneless chicken thighs will save you 5 to 7 minutes cooking time, so these are the thighs to go with if you need to cook them in a hurry. Now, I know you're probably wondering what to serve with chicken thighs, and the answer is pretty much anything and everything. For a more classic dinner, you can throw some chopped up potatoes coated in a bit of olive oil, lemon juice, rosemary, and garlic powder onto the same sheet pan, and they should be done around the same time as the chicken if you've cut the potatoes into small enough pieces. Then all you need is a side salad that you can prep while everything's cooking and you've got dinner. Or you could have some veggies tossed in olive oil, salt and pepper, pepper going on the same sheet pan for the same time as the chicken. Think broccoli, red onion, thinly sliced carrots, bell peppers, zucchini, anything goes. Doing the chicken and veggies together results in a delicious dinner or meal prep bowl that is also low carb and super filling, so that's my recommendation in terms of the side dish. You can get some easy instructions on cooking a vegetable medley to serve alongside these chicken thighs on the blog. I've linked to the post below this video. Now, storing, reheating, and freezing. The hot topics everyone wants to know about for meal prep. What I suggest you do is store individual portions of your chicken thighs and veggies, if you choose to prep the two together, in glass meal prep containers. You can store the leftovers for up to 4 to 5 days and then reheat in the microwave for a couple minutes. Be sure to sprinkle some water over top of the chicken or cover with a wet paper towel to keep the chicken from drying out and developing that leftover chicken taste. Seriously, that trick really works. Try it out. If you have too much leftover chicken kicking around, you can also freeze the cooked chicken thighs for up to 3 months. Store them in a freezer bag or glass container and then just take out what you need when you need to reheat them. The easiest way to reheat after freezing is to let them defrost in the fridge overnight and then reheat in the microwave as normal. If you want that chicken skin extra crispy, again, you can reheat for a minute in the microwave and then broil in the oven for another minute too. Really, you just can't go wrong with these chicken thighs. They are so easy to make and work with so many different side dishes that they really will become a staple in your meal prep routine. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you also love my seasoning blend for chicken thighs. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more easy meal prep chicken recipes. I'll see you in the next video.